Good morning, Bible Fellowship leaders. It's Friday morning. What an incredible week. Monday night and Tuesday night, Faith for Fathers put on the Spartanburg Cinderella's Ball. And both nights were sold out. Incredible event that Jonathan and Dwayne and Barry put on for the dads and daughters. And my daughter, Emily, and I have had the privilege to be able to serve there over the last 6 years as a part of the music. And we did that Monday night and Tuesday night. And then last night was an incredible event. The Carolina Pregnancy Center, one of our mission partners, put on their annual gala. We got to hear from director Alexa Newman about the incredible things God's doing through that ministry, from a brand new traveling van that can haul and house a full ultrasound machine, so that ministry can be done not just on the campus of the pregnancy center, but it can be done throughout the community. That's going to open up some huge opportunities, and we're a part of that because our church partners with them. Some of you individually are a part of that as well, and I just personally would like to say my wife and I are a part of this. She is actually the vice chairman of the board of the Carolina Pregnancy Center, and she does a marvelous job. And then we got the greatest treat to hear from Vice President Mike Pence, his testimony of how God has changed his life. His commitment to life is just incredible. That's the only way I know how to describe it. And so faith filling and joyful, and it just over 1,000 people were there supporting what was going on in the Carolina Pregnancy Center, and hearing from Vice President Pence to take a stand that our world needs the believers to stand up for life. And God is doing some great things in the Supreme Court right now that we believe is going to strongly support life. So an incredible week, just a busy week. I wanted to share that with you, but also wanted to share just a little bit about our Bible Fellowship lesson coming up. I know you've been preparing, those of you that are teaching, but I just wanted to give you a little bit of a teaching tip that I picked up as I was studying. As Paul is talking to the Thessalonians in his second letter, this was probably written very soon after his first letter was written. He says this in verse 2 of chapter 1, "May God our Father and the Lord Jesus Christ give you grace and peace." Now, why would Paul start with grace and peace? Here's why I think that he started with those two: because God's the only one who can give peace. John 14:22, Jesus says, "Peace I leave with you, my peace I give you. I do not give as the world gives. Do not let your heart be troubled, and do not be afraid." The New Living Translation says, "So don't be troubled or afraid. I am leaving with you a gift, peace of mind, and heart." And number two, not only can God only is the one who can give peace, but God is also the only one who can give grace for salvation. Remember, Ephesians 2:8-9 says, "By grace you're saved through faith." I looked up the definition of grace, and I found this to be interesting. In the Encyclopedia Britannica is one of the definitions here. Listen to this. Grace in Christian theology: the spontaneous, unmerited gift of the divine favor in the salvation of sinners, and the divine influence operating in individuals for their regeneration and sanctification. Grace is God's spontaneous, unmerited favor for salvation and also for sanctification, or living for Christ. Paul says that he wants God to give, or he's asking God to give grace and peace, because he's the only one that can do that. It's such a reminder this week in our lesson, as you continue on, of an encouragement that Paul's giving to a church to stay the course. Amidst persecution, yes. Amidst people not believing and obeying Christ, yes. But the greatest gift that we're going to receive, if we will continue to stand firm, is the Lord is going to appear, verse 7. And God is going to come back to get us, and He's going to give us a power in the meantime to accomplish all the things that He's caused us to do through faith there in verse 11. Hope you guys have a great Sunday. Don't forget, next Sunday is our leadership meeting at 5 p.m. Love you guys. Appreciate you. And may God use you in a powerful way on Sunday morning.